We'll go ahead and get started. Let's take a moment to come within. It's the Yin class with meditation involved. So as we do our Yin class, we will also do it in a meditative way where we're bringing our senses inward and exploring our body. Not only the gross aspect of our body, the outside part, not like it's gross, although the phlegm and all that kind of thing, our body can be gross, I guess. But the more physical aspect, but then also the interior aspect of our thoughts and our emotions, exploring that aspect, but also going in deeper beyond our thoughts and our emotions into that witness area, into that bright light that we are, and use that as our glasses today to explore everything that's going on within our body. So we're looking at what's happening, the unfolding of our body from that witnessing place and not so much the thinking space. Okay. So that space is within our hearts. We'll bring our hands to our heart and set an intention for ourselves. It gives us a roadmap for what we like to get out of this class. And we'll also think about what we want to get out of this weekend, the rest of this day. And also, what is our roadmap for our recovery in our lives? Where are we headed in our lives? What do we want to do with the rest of our lives? Which could be today, it could be 10 years, it could be 6 months, it could be 20, 30 years from now. What are we going to do with that time, whatever is left? Staying just into today, but also looking outward, where we want our life to head. And we'll bow our head to that intention, to our inner sponsor, our great bright light that we are. It gives us the best guidance. And we'll open our eyes and we'll say namaste to each other. It's a way of recognizing that internal light, that witness in everybody in the room. Is there anything in particular we want to work on today? Okay. Then we'll just do what I want to do. Which is always the case anyway, but I want to give you a chance. Just make you feel like you got power.
That's always best. We do what you want.
Let's give ourselves a facial this morning. Let's give a face massage. It's gonna be hard to do with the mask on, but you can do it. Okay, so start with our forehead. Go side to side on your forehead. And then go up to your eyebrows from the where your nose starts. Go around where your eyebrows are, and then at the bottom of your eyes, push your eyes open like you want to make them sideways. That gets rid of the little crow's feet. So bring it over right there. Then underneath your eyes, there's a bone. Take your fingers and go around that bone. And again, bringing our eyes out. And the top of your nose, there's a bone. So push into that bone and go around your cheek line. Do that a couple of times. And then go around your temples, because I'm probably giving you a headache by now. And then at the top of below your nose to your mouth, take your two fingers and go, like, make yourself a smile, like a Joker smile. And then take your fingers and make little claws out of them. And go to your chin and push in, and then like squeeze as you go around your face line. Then right where it starts going up, pause there for a moment and push in, and then go up the rest of the way. And go around where your TMJ thing is into your jaw, where your teeth come together in jaw line. Then go take your hands behind your neck and go side to side. Go right into where your occipital lobe is, that ledge in the back of your head. And then make circles around your neck. Take your fingers on either side of your spine, push in and then pull away. And go down a little bit, push in and pull away. Push in and pull away. Go right into where your trapezius muscle is, that muscle on top of your shoulder. Stick your thumb in there and take your fingers and go around your thumb. Go over. Just move that muscle over top your thumb. And let it go, and then make a couple circles out of your head. And go the other way. And then for our double chin, and also to strengthen our jaws, we'll do lion's breath. So this, you stick out your tongue really loud, far, bring out your eyes as wide as you can, and be like a lion. So. Take your right hand over to your left ear, drop your head to the side. And squeeze the side of your neck with your left hand. And then let that go. Allow your head to come up on its own. And do the other side. Squeeze any tension into our face, into our neck, and going into our mind. And then allow your head to come up on its own, and make another circle. There are people who do this for a living and charge people a lot of money to teach them how to do facials for themselves. So that was a free introduction to that. So do that every day and you'll look younger, you'll feel better, and probably get a raise. Okay, so we are going to work into our hip area. So bring up your leg and just bring it around. You got either leg, your right leg, your left leg. And then grab the side of your foot, and lift up your leg, and bring it forward. And let that go. Do the other side. I'll be reading from the Radiant Sutras today. It's a book, there's like 48 sutras that a man was talking to his wife with. And then there's 101 different meditations, and we'll do one of the meditations later. Bring your leg up. Bring it down. We'll come on our back. And bring your knees into your chest and go side to side. Bring your right ankle over top your left knee. We'll reach underneath our left leg. Just lift up your left foot and make a circle out of your foot and go the other way. And then bring it in closer, pushing your sit bones down. It opens up into your hip flexor, into your gluteals. A friend of mine yesterday was talking about his sciatica nerve acting up and having difficulty walking. So it inspired me that maybe we should do that today. And then let that go. Reach up and grab the side of your foot. And then push your right knee down. Maybe you can straighten out your left leg. Bring in a happy baby. And then grab your big toe with your peace fingers, or just hold on the side of your foot, straighten your leg out. And see if you can allow it to drop over to the right, 45-degree angle or so. Working into our adductors. And then bring it forward. Bend your left knee and cross your right leg over top the left. And then we're going to lift up our left foot, reach up and grab onto our feet, pull our legs apart. And then draw your knees in toward your chest. This is a sublime shoelace pose, or supine, laying down shoelace. Let go of your feet. Bring your left foot back down. And drop your knees over to the left, look over your right shoulder. Take your right hand and place it on where your liver is. And as you inhale, or as you exhale, feel as if you're bringing energy into your liver. It's in the recovery process. Overwork our liver. And our liver is really important for our immune system. We will show our liver some love. And each exhale is you're like putting energy into your liver from your hand, directing prana into your liver. Prana is the life force. In the Christian terms, it could be said to be the Holy Ghost. Go ahead and lift up our knees again and cross your legs. And we'll do the other side, so left ankle over top of the right knee. Bring our hands underneath our right knee, lift our foot up, make a circle out of our right ankle, and go the other way. So in the wintertime, we hear a lot of popping when we do that, but I guess it's not going to snow today. And then pull your knee in. See if you can feel as if you're pushing your sit bones downward. And we'll bring our right foot down as we grab onto the side of our left foot with our left hand. Draw the leg over and push the knee down into half a happy baby, and maybe straighten out your leg if you like. Feeling that openness into our hips, into our hamstrings. And then either straighten out your leg or grab your big toe, your peace fingers, as you straighten the leg out, working directly into our hamstrings. Our hamstrings get tight from sitting, working on computers, driving. Not many people are flying these days, but you never notice coming off an airplane how tight your hamstrings are. Why they put yoga rooms in airports these days. And go ahead and drop over a 45-degree angle toward the left. And bring your legs back up, bend your right knee, cross your left over top of the right, hold on to your feet or your ankles and pull your legs apart as you draw your legs in toward your chest. Keeping your sit bones toward the floor. Probably won't be on the floor, but that general direction. Feel that energy is going downward as you pull your legs apart. And then let go of that. Bring your right foot down. Bring your arms back out in the T. Lift up your right foot and drop your legs over to the right. Looking over your left shoulder. You can take your right hand on your left knee and push down a little bit if you want more of a twist. And take your left hand where your belly is, where your stomach resides, on the left side of your body. And place it there. And again, feel as if each exhale as if you're placing more prana into your belly area, to your spleen, allowing your spleen to take a rest. Often our internal organs are like car parts. We don't even notice them until they break down. If we give love and attention to our internal organs, just like we would in our car parts, they last longer. everything. Bring your legs up. Bring your knees into your chest and again rock side to side. Relieving any tension that might have created into your lower back. Make a circle out of your knees. And go the other way. And hold on to your right knee. You pull yourself up. And we'll get our bolster. Bring our legs out in a V. And place your bolster on top of your legs. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're more flexible. Maybe you're a cheerleader. I don't know. You can bring it in front and lay on top of your bolster. Or you can throw your bolster aside and just show us all how to do it. But either way, if you like, there's different variations. We're going to lean forward. Working with your body, what works best for you. Immerse yourself in the rapture of music. You know what you love. Go there. Tend to each note, each chord, rising up from silence and dissolving again. Vibrating strings draw us into spacious resonance of the heart. The body becomes light as the sky, and you one with the great musician who is even now singing us into existence. So as we're in our posture, listen to the music, but listen to it from that light within. So if you can follow the notes from your exterior ears into the interior places that it takes us to. Been here for a couple of minutes. Maybe you can roll forward just a little bit, knowing that we'll just be here for another minute and a half maybe. come up from here. Set our bolsters aside. Bring your legs together. Just windshield wiper back and forth or wiggle waggle your legs. I think that's the yogic term, wiggle waggle. Now we have options. We can either sit in easy pose, or we can go into a double pigeon by stacking our left leg over top of our right. Whatever is accessible to you today. You know, and every day is a little different. So your leg might be way up here like this, and then you can put something underneath it. We don't have blankets or anything. But you can also do that. But also you can just sit in easy pose, it doesn't matter. And just come forward wherever you're at. Bodies feed on sound. Sound waves are inner waves. Nourish every nerve. Vibration strengthens bones. Ecstatic undulation awaits you. Take a bite of crunchy K, slippery S, and rugged Enjoy every yumming vowel, e, o, or oo. Throw in a bowl of Treasure the impact of your tongue. Kleem, shleem, ram, yam, hreem, lam. Pronounce a sound out loud, then whisper softly. Now hear within your inner ear. Allow the resonance to enchant within you. The sound goes on resonating, continuing on itself as the hum dissolves into silence. Be nurtured in the tenderness of infinite space. Power of mantra. In the beginning, there was God in the Word. There was vibration. All of life is vibration. What kind of vibrations are we taking in today? What kind of noise pollution are we enduring? And it can come in many different ways. From our TV set, from our stereo, from the people who are around us. Is what we listen to nurturing us, making us more alive, the vibration, or is it dulling our senses, dulling our spirit? Look for the sounds that are nurturing you, the sounds of nature, the sounds of music that inspires you. So we'll slowly come up from here and draw your left leg out and bring your right in. Bring it right into your perineum. And sit here for a moment, allowing the blood that was stopped for a second to now start to flow. And then we'll stretch the muscles that were constricted. We're reaching down and grabbing onto our big toe or our shin or whatever we can grab. And bring the other arm over. And we'll come up and do the other side. So our left leg on the bottom, or if you're in easy pose, whatever leg was in the front should now be in the back. So switch that up. And if you're able to go into double pigeon, see how far you can bring your ankle over top your knee. Wherever you're at, lifting up out of your waist and bending from your waist as you fold forward. Maybe you can take a moment to notice the difference in this side to the last side. The radiance of space permeates the body, all the directions simultaneously. Space is always here, already there before you're noticing it. What we call space is a presence, permission to exist in the worlds within which to express. Without thinking about it, without forming mental images, rest in this vast expanse, friends with infinity. What we do in Yin Yoga is create space between our muscles and our bones. But there's also a space within our heart, a vastness in our heart, that is the presence of our higher power, of our deeper wisdom, of the witness aspect of ourselves. So we rest in there while we're in our posture, witnessing from our inner self the changes of our muscles as we hold our posture. Slowly coming up from here. I'm going to take our right leg out to the side, place our left heel in our perineum. Allow the blood to circulate through our right leg again. And we'll go down and grab onto whatever we can. So we bring our left arm over our head. We'll come up, roll it over onto our bellies. And in the crocodile, so your feet are out pointing 90 degrees on either side. Your head is into your arms. We'll point our toes and come up into our forearms into Sphinx pose. Feel as if your pelvis is heavy and your spinal cord is going upward. Maybe from the inside, your innermost being, you can witness your spinal cord softening as the facets close. And bring up your feet, maybe, if that feels okay. And then she'll wipe her side to side. And bring your left leg down, leave your right up. And this might be enough. You might need a strap or something. Maybe you can bring your left arm so it's parallel to your mat and reach back, grab onto your foot, push your foot towards your hip. Stretch the quadriceps. Let that go. Bring your left arm back around. You can bring your right to the side. Lift up your left ankle. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you can reach back, grab onto your foot. Maybe you can push your heel towards your hip. Allow the weight of your hand to draw your heel down. Then your inner witnessing your quadriceps on your left side being just a little bit stressed. As it stretches out. Let go your leg and come back into crocodile for a few breaths. Bring our hands under our shoulders, come up into table. Wrist underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips. Sway side to side. Make a circle at your hips. Maybe going the other way. We'll take our right foot on the outside of our right hand. And this might be enough. Might be you can bring your left knee back a little bit. This is a dragon pose. This might be enough for you. Maybe you can bring your left hand out to the left a little bit and push your right leg out. This might be enough. This is flying dragon. Or another variation that you might want to explore, see if it's interesting to you, is bringing your forearm on the ground and doing the same thing. A little bit more twist in this way. Maybe you try it and you don't like it. You're like Mikey. And come up. Or stay down, whatever works best for you today. And then we'll come up from here and straighten the leg out as you sit back. The leg back behind you. And instead of going back, sometimes we go back, let's go forward a little bit. And walk your hands up and bend your right knee to come back up to the table. Do the other side. So left, maybe you want to do a couple cat cows beforehand. So dropping your stomach down, lifting your head up. Just inhale, exhale, and round your back, navel, spine. Inhale, stomach down, head up. Exhale, rounding. And then step your left foot on the outside of your left hand. And bring your right knee back a little bit. You're feeling it into your groins, into your psoas muscle. maybe you can bring your right hand out to the side and bring your left hand toward your left leg. Push gently to the left. And this might be enough. This might be where you'd like to be today, or you can try a variation coming on your forearm. If you found that interesting before, maybe you can do it again. If not, just stay where you're at. Always listening to your inner wisdom, that inner being, that light that you're witnessing from. It also has knowledge of what's happening in your body and your mind. And we'll come up from here and sit back as you straighten out your leg to a half a hero's pose. Only hero's pose, you typically go backwards. This one we're going to go forward. This works more into our hamstrings. Also, it's working into our quadricep on the right side. A variation would be just having your leg up. Would be good too. And then coming forward. And we'll bring our left heel over toward our, and we're going to bring our left heel toward our right hip side and our right on top of the left. Or you can straighten out your leg. Whatever works best for your body today. Get one more twist in. If your legs are like this, maybe you can bring your hands to your feet, however you're at, and feel as if you're bringing that prana, that energy into your feet area. This is a seat of nobility. We see ourselves as noble beings and living like that. So this is a normal shoelace, it's called. But then we'll go into, so we would go forward, but since we have some legs forward, let's go ahead and go into cow face. Bring up your right arm next to your right ear. Then bring your right arm out and then bring it back behind your back like you got an itch. Mosquito bite back there. And then bring your left arm up toward, what you're going to watch on, toward your right hand. Maybe creeps up and gets there, or maybe just goes in that general direction. For most of us, that'll be the case. Lift up out of your sit bones. Come up so your spinal cord is as straight as possible. And let go of whatever you have there as you bring your left arm over to your right knee, bring your right hand back. Begin twisting from your stomach, your chest, and finally your head. Lift up your arm, watch it as it goes forward. And just go forward as much as you can to neutralize your spine. And we'll come up and switch legs. Move the flesh from your sit bone away from your sit bone so you can be right on those two bones. Again, pausing here, or you have your legs straight out. Pausing here to feel the what's going on, witnessing from within the muscles that are being used and the muscles that don't need to be on. Maybe your shoulders are up by your ears, which might be an indication of you might have some stress going on. And let go of that stress for a moment. And let go of any tension in your lower back. You don't need your lower back for this. And bring your left hand out and up and back. Elbows up in the air, and then bring your right hand back. Maybe it touches, maybe it goes in that general direction. Push your left elbow up as high as you can. That stimulates to your lung and lung meridian and your triple heater. Your triple heater is good for your immune system. Let that all go. Take our right arm back toward our left knee. Left hand up and back. Just come on your fingertips so you're up on your spinal cord is straight before twisting your stomach, your chest, finally your head. Feels good. And I'm twisting, coming forward. This is Barita. practice. We need foods of many kinds. There is a food we eat with our mouths. There is also food for thought, food for the soul, and nourishment for our hungry hearts. There is something nourishing about good music. It is a kind of food. And there is a nourishing quality to simple sensuality, like walking in nature with the sun shining on your skin and the wind tickling the hairs of your arms. Certain people are nourishing to be around. We are invited here to let our meditation practice be nourishing in all these ways. This technique is to receive all sensuous perceptions as a gift for the cosmic intelligence that is everywhere. In meditation, accept everything coming in through your channels of perception as being emanation from the infinity. And let your soul be suffused with nourishing fullness. In meditation, pay attention to your senses and follow each one from the level on which you receive it through the channels of sensuous delight into the soul. Pararita, the sense of being nourished, is accessible to you through every sensual perception. All your senses are pathways for the divine nature of life to talk to you, sing to you, touch you, feel you, delight you, entertain you. Start from wherever you are, and the soul welcome each and every sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste as a manifestation of that which is everywhere, the all-prevailing Lord. The practice may take many years as you learn to transcend through smell, taste, touch, vision, and hearing, and other senses, such as balance and motion. So we will utilize that meditation today. But first we will make our own music, we'll make our own sounds that we can vibrate with by doing mantra. Shrim is the sound of the heart. It is where our bright lightness, our expansion of our space is. Shrim is in our mind. So connecting our heart and our mind together. Soham connects our male and female energies together. So connecting our heart and our mind. And Swaha is a decoration. It's saying, damn it, this is what I want. Kind of like saying Amen. Amen's, damn it, this is what I want. Only without all the curse words, probably. Okay. So the mantra itself is part of the meditation. And then when we stop the mantra, listen from that deeper place within, that witness, the vibration as it continues beyond when we stop, and then feel the vibration as it fades away. So this gives our mind something to do. It delights the senses. It tethers our mind into, we have to remember these crazy words. And then at the end it releases. Then we go into that spaciousness in the heart and the mind. Okay? Om Hrim Shrim Soham Swaha. 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 Settling in as the vibration starts to fade away into that inner being within your heart. To that witness, witnessing the mind, the emotions that are happening, witnessing the discomfort of the body, witnessing the urges that we have. Maybe you can find a place where you're witnessing the witness. Miss Lily. Go around the room and say our first name and say what that was like to witness your body through the practice and through the meditation and into the mantra, if you like. So Joan, if you could start.
I'm Joan, and for me, I've experienced this a number of times in different venues. I've experienced it in Kundalini, where I'm also doing the physical mantra, but it's a very, I don't know, calming or profound